Quarantined with the Falcons. Big thanks to Medical Mutual for helping us out, putting out these videos to try and keep you up to date with what is happening. Stephanie Dalmacio is the tennis coach at BGSU, and of course, they, like the other spring sports, were just getting in the groove when this happened, and they had their seasons cut short. And I would dare say, Coach, that your team is the highest percentage also of students who are not from the United States. So I'm sure you have all kinds of logistical challenges here during this time to communicate, right?
Yeah, definitely. All of mine right now are international, and so we obviously had to deal with some serious stuff. I've got an Italian, and my assistant is actually from Spain, so they were hit pretty hard with all the situation. And first and foremost for all of us, I think it was just trying to take care of each other and make sure that they were okay, that their families were okay, and then obviously just doing whatever we can to support them, whatever way. Obviously, it's a little bit harder now. We're not having, the physical contact, but we do keep a pretty tight bonding with the team meetings and all that. So,
give us a quick review of how your truncated season went. Were you happy with how things had been going before things came to a screeching halt there?
I was, yeah. I think all of us, I can speak for the whole team. That's what we discussed afterwards, and it's a shame really that it had to stop. We were in a very good place. I think we were kind of engaging things and really kind of seeing the work pay off a little bit more throughout the season. And so the last 3-4 matches were very good for us. We played really well, really high quality tennis, and we were feeling very good on the court, very confident. And our fitness level also was just increasing, And so I think for all of us, we were very bummed that it stopped, but we were feeling really good, and we really thought that we had a chance to do something in the next season.
And really exacerbating that is a large part of your squad were seniors. You had 3 seniors, so now you're going to have to reload a little bit. Talk about turning over the roster here.
Yeah, definitely. The 3 seniors are, just amazing examples and role models here, really for the whole team and for the coaches. And they've put in so much work. And they decided at the end of the season that they all want to come back and have a real senior year. They all deserve it very, very much, and we all kind of just we're on the same page as far as doing whatever we can to bring them back. And then obviously that with the incoming freshmen. Now we're going to have a larger roster. And I think, again, that will put us on a really good momentum there. There's a lot to learn for the incoming freshmen. And I'm just really happy that the seniors, will still be on the team and kind of like guide them through that as well. That's very important.
Yeah, so I guess I sort of misled the questioning there, because your seniors are coming back. And for those who don't know, athletes in the spring season were given the opportunity to regain that year of eligibility if they chose to do so. And so your players are coming back, and that's a different set of problems. But I guess having your 3 seniors back and really having a bigger squad is going to present some challenges for your coaching staff, though, right?
Definitely, yeah. I think it's going to be challenging, definitely, because I never really had as big of a roster myself, but I think it's also, on the other hand, it's just going to be a bigger family, right? And I think that we all also, already on a daily basis, really learn a lot from each other, and I think that those 3 incoming freshmen are going to learn so much and are going to be kind of like the sponges there, where they're going to have to absorb everything that they see and that they hear and all that. But again, I think, that's just another opportunity for all of us really to get better this next year. And that's what we're focusing on. That's what we've been doing this lockdown time. So.
Speaking of the lockdown time, we've talked with other coaches about what are their athletes able to do during these times where we can't get together in large groups or go out to athletic settings to really do training. What about with tennis? Are your athletes able to do some of their particular skill set training right now?
Fortunately, for the fitness side of things, they've been very active, with the help, obviously, from all of the support and staff. Allison, with strength and conditioning as well, and academic advisors, and you just everyone, just being on the same page there. And they've been keeping up with their fitness. We've been challenging ourselves on social media as well. It's one thing that helps. And really, I think it's, obviously athletic performance is very important. But for right now, we're also kind of focusing on the professional development, of all of that, on the personal development, which is very important. A lot of the times, I think for all of us, we don't have a lot of time to spend on those things that we might want to do. And this was the perfect opportunity, to do those things, to read a book, and to dance around in your home, and so to cook. We've been doing a lot of different things, so it's kind of nice to see that from them as well.
Well, Coach, I've taken the opportunity to do a lot of eating, so I'm kind of on with your program. But what about the specifics of playing tennis? I got to imagine it's hard to keep those skills up in the setting that we're in now. Is there any way for your players to work on that at all?
Well, we I've seen them around, and they're trying to find the basically a wall to hit against, on campus, and just on places off campus. Obviously, it's a little bit limited there, but they have been doing a little bit of that. They can be working on their volleys, just on the air. You don't need anything for that, just a racket and a tennis ball, really. And I think, even with the courts there and the nets down, I think now for the past few days, they've tried to go out there as well, and still hit some balls, but without a tennis net. But yeah, I think it's just doing whatever you can, finding a wall. It's a little bit harder for us, obviously, but if you really want to, you'll find ways to play. So.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time, and hopefully your enlarged squad will perform very well next year, and hopefully we'll all be back on campus real soon. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.